I made a post where I responded to a thread where I said, "Congratulations, this might be the worst thread I have ever read." It actually was. It's actually really impressive. It's almost a masterpiece how bad it is. I want to read it. It's just like, whoa, it's an experience. It's their pinned tweet. It's not their pinned tweet, is it? You are kidding me. Oh, it's a pinned tweet. Okay. I made the video where I had the worst tweets. This is the worst thread ever. And look at this ratio. You're rocking a 5.8 quotes to 1.4K likes. Look at all these comments. This is from like someone that's not famous and still got all this attention. And then me commenting that it's the worst thread got like almost 8K. So that's how you know it's bad. I said a while ago, I would try to do a little more of the talking content. Well, how about you go to youtube.com/hugs86, hit the subscribe button. Oh, you're already subbed? All right, let's go. How about you turn on the notifications? Them better be on. Have you guys ever seen this thread? Let's take a look. Yeah. All right, it has to be said. Fighting games are categorically bad. Okay. Let's scroll down. They're so fucking unenjoyable. They all are pure brain poison that punishes you for missing an arbitrary 50-button combo. Arbitrary, as in it doesn't need to exist. There's no reason for it to exist. Arbitrary. And has the single worst character movement of any video game genre. What does that mean? Oh my god, like this is just this is only tweet number 1 of the thread, by the way. There are tons and tons and tons of fighting games, and they all have different mechanics, and the characters move in different ways. Some are great, some are poor, but this tweet is like putting them all together into a genre and saying it has the worst movement. I don't know, like, I feel like it's just a matter of understanding the game that makes it terrible movement or not. Like, for example, when I play Tekken, I move like I got bricks tied down to my dick. But that's because I suck at the game, and I do not have a fundamental understanding about how to move. So I don't say Tekken has terrible movement. It's just different, and it applies to that game, and I know it's an amazing game. I imagine people touch Melee, and they're like, bro, this is like, I can't control this. It's too many movement options. I can't control this, so maybe they hate that movement too, but it's there. The whole genre has shitty movement and arbitrary 50-button combos. Every movement button either completely changes your moves or gets misread. What does that mean? I don't get it. I'm going to pull out this controller real quick. Okay, so here's a controller, right? Now, when I push forward, that's a movement button, right? Would you consider that a movement button? So you're saying it changes my moves how? Are you saying if I have a move that's with the A button, and then I press forward in A, it changes the move? And that's a problem? I push. That's a problem. Having a brand new move is a problem. What do you mean gets misread? So, no, hold on. Let me explain. If you push forward in A, then the game says you pushed forward in A. That's it. I don't see any problem with that. All right, moving on. You think it's done. It keeps going. 0 people are actually capable of the kind of perfect input required to do anything outside of button mashing while relying on visual cues. You either spend hours non-stopping practicing perfect inputs to get the timings right, or are button mashing in all but name. Oh God. Oh, I'm getting a headache. Dude, you gotta process. This is so brilliant. This is not a troll either. You gotta process every single statement. Nah, it's not gonna stop. We're going through this whole thread, chat. The whole thing. Let's try to take that in. 0 people are actually capable of the kind of perfect input required to do anything outside of button mashing while relying on visual cues. What does that even begin to mean? I think, let me try to translate this. I think what they're saying is the kind of perfection you need to do anything above a level of button mashing is not possible. Like, this is button mashing, right? Like, I used to button mash Tekken on the arcade at the laundromat when my mom would give me a quarter. And I would just fucking push in. Sometimes I would win, sometimes I would lose. That's button mashing. But button mashing with visual cues is, instead of just mashing, I see that my opponent is attacking, and then I button mash to get out of the way and get out of range, and then I button mash back into with punish. That's all button mashing. Everything I just described is just button mashing. No one is actually good at fighting games. All Melee player do is lock character and hit button. Actually true. All Valorant Pro do is buy gun and point. All Fortnite player do is point and make millions of dollars. Not wrong. Not wrong. And I just checked her pronouns. It's she, her. So we're just going to call her she from here on. Because again, I'm not trying to disrespect the person. I just think that this thread is ridiculous. Guys, I want a running bet. How many posts do you think are left? The juiciest part is coming up too. 1 trillion. You're wrong. And that's probably the worst aspect design-wise. The fact that all Melee player do is lock character and push button. It is unfathomable to me that an entire genre of game exists where the selling point is the amount and diversity of playable characters, but playing any more than one of them at any point reduces your gameplay to spray and pray. Okay, I'm just trying to translate here. I'm trying to make sense of this. Basically what she's trying to say is that the game comes out and is like, yo, you got your Chun-Li, you got your Ryu, you got everything you could possibly want. But then when it comes down to playing the game, you cannot pick other characters. You cannot pick more than one. You have to stick to one. Now, that's a lie. Plenty of people have picked up multiple characters and they're not spraying and praying. This is true for me, though. I literally cannot pick up another character because I am spraying and praying in the fighting game sense until I work really, really hard on a new character. So, yeah, if you really, really hate working hard, then, yeah, you're probably going to have to stick to one character unless you're extremely talented. Because each character is like its own game. So you have to invest in these other characters unless you're extremely talented. Then you could just, like, pick up fundamentals with brand new characters all the time. But I would be hard-pressed to say that, like, a player like Justin Wong is spraying and praying when he picks up a new game and a new fighter pretty much whenever he wants and does well. False! Compare that to racing games. Oh, this should be rich. Which also have the prime selling point of the amount and diversity of usable vehicles. But switching it between vehicles isn't literally certain to handicap your ability to play at the same level the way that switching between fighters does in any fighting games. It really sounds like this whole argument crumbles when you're just like, but that's why you work to learn the other fighter and then you just play a new fighter. I don't see anything crazy about that. And maybe Mika does. Like they're saying, food is terrible. You eat it, you are literally certain to feel full. Yeah. You are literally certain to get a little groggy, depending on whether you eat a lot. Yeah, you're correct. I just don't see how this is a reason to hate food, right? Let's continue on. And this is a genre-wide problem. Mortal Kombat, Soul Calibur, Smash Bros, etc. Fighting games either have diversity among characters and suffer gameplay-wise, or are incentivized to make all characters play similarly. I don't think any fighting game is incentivized to have all characters play similarly. There's always going to be differences, right? Or it's a shit fighting game, I would think. I can't think of a fighting game where all the characters play similarly and you're supposed to enjoy said fighting game. I can't even think of one like that. Oh, this right here is the banger of the thread, in my opinion. I'm about to blow your mind. If you haven't seen this chat, I'm about to blow your fucking mind. Are you ready? So let me read this one again. And this is a genre-wide problem. Mortal Kombat, Soul Calibur, Smash Bros, etc. Fighting games either have diversity among characters and suffer gameplay-wise, or are incentivized to make all characters play similarly. For example, Alien. You guys need to see this. Yeah, this is real. For example, Alien, from the Alien movie and game franchises, could be the absolute coolest character in any fighting game. But instead, in Mortal Kombat, it's just a humanoid bipedal fighter with a tail. So, the beef here is, Alien, the fighter from Mortal Kombat, could have been this very unique, super cool, different character, but instead they just made it another humanoid fighter, but now it just has a tail. Are you complaining about a lack of diversity, or are you complaining that games have too much diversity between fighters? Because initially I thought you were saying that you hated the fact that switching from character to character would make you literally certain to reduce your strategy to a spray and pray strategy. That's what you said. You said that. Get out of my head, Mika. Let's see where this logic continues, because we're not done here. They had to make it play similarly to other characters for gameplay to be viable. Oh, I see. Because diversity in characters makes fighting games so shitty, Mortal Kombat was forced to make Alien the same as, like, Sub-Zero, because they're the same exact character. Because when I think Alien, I think Sub-Zero. It's a clone. Mario, Dr. Mario in Smash, Alien and Sub-Zero in Mortal Kombat. Ryu and Ken in Street Fighter, Alien and Baraka in Mortal Kombat. Same shit. They're all clones. You know what I hate about racing games? They arbitrarily add fucking tires to their cars. Like, instead of going with cool geometric shapes, like tetrahedrons and hexagons, to put them on the wheels, they add circular tires to the wheels to make the cars drive. It's just stupid. It doesn't make sense. That's why the racing game genre is a fucking joke. I pick up Gran Turismo, and what do you expect? Every car has a fucking tire. Fighting games are just categorically unfixable in terms of game design and balance. Okay, so I think we've finally captured the main argument. Basically, what she's saying is you have to stick to one character, and if you try changing characters, the gameplay gets significantly less fun and worse because the characters are too diverse. So the only way to fix that problem is to make characters not diverse, which then makes the game dull and arbitrary. So no matter what, this genre is unfixable and should die. Wait a minute, there's more! Oh, I thought we understood everything, but we don't. Let's keep going. Not one adult has even a single healthy relationship with another human being and enjoys playing fighting games. Oh shit! That's a whole other set of issues. There are life problems here. Oh, I thought it was all about the game. There's no irony here. This is why I said this is the worst thread of all time. At that last tweet, you probably thought, damn, this was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. But, you know, I could live with it. No, it keeps going. But the movement in fighting games, trying to control where your character is in a fighting game is like throwing your shit in an industrial-sized fan while getting hit by the backblast of an RPG while hanging upside down. Holy shit. Oh. My head's exploding here. I can't. Oh, there's so much to process. Fighting game movement? Let's just take a game where I've had trouble with my movement. With Tekken, yeah, I can't really move. I suck at moving in Tekken. When I was a kid at the laundromat and my mom gave me a quarter to go play on the Tekken machine, like, Mom, please, I want to play Tekken. Can I get a quarter, please, Mom? And then she gives me a quarter, and then I walk over to the machine, and the first thing I feel, I'm being back blasted by an RPG and there's shit flying all over my face after throwing it into an industrial fan. It literally felt like the same exact thing. While hanging upside down too, I told Mom, there's shit flying at me from this industrial sized fan. I'm getting back blasted by an RPG, Ma. There's shit all over me, Ma. And then she never gave me a quarter again. She doesn't want her kid getting blasted by shit and RPGs. She did the Godfather thing. They massacred my baby boy. How's that impression? Was that pretty good? They massacred my baby boy. Surely that's it, right? Can't get any worse. The best I've ever seen it is either Dragon Ball's flying or Soul Calibur's 3D dodging. Any genre where the highest quality games are Dragon Ball and Soul Calibur doesn't deserve the embarrassment of existing. Like, for fuck's sake, fighting in Dragon Ball is a chore and shouldn't even be considered fighting as much as chasing in circles. Where does it end? You're shitting on Dragon Ball? You're shitting on Soul Calibur? I thought you were about to compliment them. Well, at least she's staying away from Smash. And if you play Smash, you're honestly just a pedophile. Okay, alright, hold on. Oh, shit, I thought we dodged it. Okay, no, it's straight up. That shit is so fucking weird to me. Okay. Chat, I thought we reached the level with the alien. And then I thought we reached another level with the shit in an industrial fan getting back blasted by an RPG. And now we've reached this level. Now, if you play Smash, you're just a pedophile. That's going to be the name of this YouTube video. I'm sure YouTube is going to allow ads on that. Yo, YouTube, check this out. All Smash players are pedophiles. Monetize. Haha. It's an inconsistent mess of characters from different universes with zero attempt at game balance that requires hundreds of hours of practice per character to get any enjoyment. Is she wrong though? I have always wondered why the fuck Dr. Mario and Captain Falcon are playing in the same game. There have been zero attempts at game balance since it came out, right? 11 viable characters in Melee. It does require hundreds of hours of practice per character to get any enjoyment. I mean, boys, when you're right, you're right. Not done yet, not done. But like, Jesus Christ, if you actually know the down B for every Smash character, I seriously hope you see a therapist. I want to see if I need to see a therapist. Let's find out. Got him right here. I start. Dr. Mario's down B, the little spinny thing. Tornado. I might need therapy. If I got it wrong, that means I don't need therapy, so that's kind of good. Mario, spinny tornado thing. Luigi, spinny tornado thing. Oh shit, I know 3 characters down B already. 2 totally different down Bs. Bowser, down B, the little Bowser bomb. He drops down and like people use it to grab ledge. Peach, turnips. It's how Peach plays the casino. I fucking hate it. Stitch faces, but bombs, the worst. Yoshi, bring pop. Donkey Kong, boom, 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 boom. He just, right? Oh god, is that side B? No, side B is. Hold on, wait, hold on. And then boom, it's the bongos. Captain Falcon, Captain Kick, Falcon Kick. Yeah, no, Captain Kick. That's the one. Ganondorf, Ganon Kick. Falco. I'm not actually sure, but it can't be a good move. If I'm not remembering it, it's not a good move. Same with Fox. All right, Ness, the little absorption thing, the little sucky. Ice climbers. If the blocks or the blizzard are neutral, is down B wobbling? It has to be blizzard. It just wouldn't make sense for down B to be the ice blocks. Down B is blizzard. Okay, I got it. Kirby, the blocky block. Samus, bloop, bloop. Zelda, down B, best move in the game. Link, down B, bombs. Young Link, bombs. Pichu, it's the lightning from the top. The to the sky. And then same with Pikachu. Boom. Jigglypuff, Mewtwo, it's gotta be the reflection. It's the Euroflippin' flag, yeah. Yes, it is. What do you mean? Oh, no. Hold up. Down B is disabled. Oh, shit. I guess I don't need therapy. I'm good. All right, so I think Mika's right about this one. Yeah, if you know all of them, you need therapy. Okay. All right, so Mika's right. When you're right, you're right. This thread ain't done, by the way. This thread ain't done. If improving skill at fighting fighting enemies in video games is the enjoyment someone is looking for, Dark Souls or even Batman Arkham Knight, I don't know why she's picking these games in particular. Spider-Man or any Spider-Man game is infinitely less rage-inducing and requires way less time investment. Because if you're getting a game, the last thing you want to do is spend any time on it. I don't know about you, chat, but when I buy my games, I want to spend literally 0 time playing them. I don't want to. That's why I buy games. Also, isn't Dark Souls, like, insanely rage-inducing? Isn't this the worst Example? Look, and honestly, if you want to play a game that doesn't require you to even defeat enemies, right? Because defeating enemies can be rage-inducing, and you just want to play a game to have a good time, play Getting Over It, or Jump King. But at least when I press a button, I know what it does, and it does it consistently and predictably. I'm gonna have to disagree on this one. When I push the A button and I'm Samus, guess what I do, chat? I do this, right? And then if I press forward in the air, I shoot fire out of my cannon. And that has never changed in my life. Sure, I've lost games where I pressed forward in A, and then I said, I didn't do that. I didn't fucking air, I forward aired. But it turns out, you know, the narrator comes in and says, he didn't press forward in A. And that's on me. I fucked up. But I have never had the game decide on me that the move that I pushed wasn't the move that I pushed. I'm pretty sure it's predictable and consistent. I cannot imagine coming home and thinking, oh, I know what sounds like fun. Trying to win a competition based on my ability to reproduce a 50-button sequence completely from muscle memory. Oh, God. So you're telling me that if I memorize, if I memorize a 50-button sequence, I could be the best Street Fighter player in the world? Are you telling me that there is no difference between me and #1 in the world once I have access to this 50-button sequence? Are you telling me that this 50-button sequence is literally the same for every character versus every matchup in every single fighting game that has ever existed? Holy fuck, sign me up, dude. I want to be the best. I'd rather just blast my mind with Xanax and build a house in Minecraft. Alright, I'm gonna like that one. That was funny. Man, you should have just put that on main. Don't put that in the replies. Even she knew that it was funny. This is the first LMAO she's put. Okay, it's not over, chat. It's not over. Hold on. And for fuck's sake, playing against a sweatlord who's put in 1,000 hours into one of these fighting games but hasn't ever played more than 2 of the 50 characters is objectively worse than human torture. It's not done. Well, now I'm curious. Let's look up some medieval torture. I just want to see what they used to rock back in the days. Hold on. Let's just look up medieval torture. Okay, so I'm pulling up this one. Chat, tell me what's worse, okay? Hold on. I need you to decide for me here. So, would you guys rather play Street Fighter or get yoinked onto this machine? Look at that. He's getting a little manicure, or like a little pedicure on the bottom. That's sick. Look, the draft is going right into his nuts. That's got to be pleasant. Yeah, I'd definitely rather do this. This is probably the only one I could get away with on YouTube. So, once again, Mika, you're right. Literal human torture, much, much, much better than fighting games. Last post in this thread, oh shit, is a genuine plea. Can someone tell me one reason to play a fighting game over a racing game, or Call of Duty Zombies, or any 2-player platformer, or co-op RPG? I think you're too far gone. I got nothing to say to you. I read this. At first I was mad. And then I was like, wait. This is hilarious. This is a masterpiece. Incredible. Just absolutely, honestly impressive. Alright, yeah, chat. I'm going to wrap it up then. Thanks for hanging out. No, we're not going to talk about, you know, learning a new character. Or the reward of practicing to get a new. We're not going to talk about it. We're just going to talk about how it literally ruins the game when you try to play a new character